Liverpool continued their fine winning form as they beat Luton Town 4-1 to keep daylight between them and the pack in the title race. In today's video, of course, we'll go over the 5 major talking points from the game, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes why Liverpool are in a bull market as a £1 billion jackpot emerges. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Jurgen Klopp is to leave Liverpool with 2 seasons still remaining on his contract, and any nonsense talk of him taking another job in the summer has been strongly dismissed by his agent. "I'm running out of energy" was Klopp's explanation for his shock leaving notice in January, a decision that blindsided supporters and the media. Despite making the decision to leave due to his need for a break after nearly 9 years at Liverpool, Klopp has been continually linked to upcoming vacancies. Barcelona is a club that consistently makes the rounds, and with Bayern Munich confirmed to be parting with Thomas Tuchel at the end of the 23-24, that link is bound to pop up again. However, Klopp's agent, Mark Kosiek, has swiftly looked to stop any rumours before they start to begin, telling Sky Germany Jurgen Klopp will not coach any club or national team for a year after his current season. That remains unchanged. It is certainly a case of stating the obvious, as Klopp would not have left Liverpool 2 years before the end of his contract to take a job elsewhere this summer, but sometimes it needs to be said out loud. The 56-year-old is not ruled out to return to football in the future, but the first part of his plan post-Liverpool is to find some normality. "I came here as a normal guy, I'm still a normal guy, I just don't live a normal life for too long now," he said during his leaving announcement. And Klopp previously said in an interview back in 2021 that life after Anfield will only be about seeing the world, as he has no time to do that in his demanding role as a manager. Particular news cycles will still attempt to drum up stories of where Klopp goes next, but it's pretty clear he has his heart set on leading a very normal life as he can. Liverpool could theoretically sell their squad for £1 billion and are one of the best development clubs in the world, new data seen by Football Insider shows. A study by eToro and the football data site Transfer Market shows that Liverpool's squad, which cost £817 million all told, is now worth £1 billion, making it the 4th most valuable in the world of football. Only 9 clubs, including Premier League peers Tottenham and Arsenal, have bettered Liverpool's £195 million surge in player value, with Bayern Munich topping the list with a staggering £480 million upswing on players purchased for £393.4 million. The report attributes the Premier League player development success to consistent exposure to the best football in the world and coaching par excellence. The Premier League, however, is not remotely close to being the most profitable in the world when it comes to the academy production line. That metric is dominated by clubs from Portugal, with representatives from Dutch, Austrian, French and Danish leagues also among the most prolific when it comes to producing rising stars. Sam North, an analyst at eToro, suggests that football is in a bull market, which explains why Premier League clubs are so often held to ransom in the recruitment department. Liverpool smashed their transfer record to sign Darwin Núñez for £85 million last summer from Benfica, who incidentally had the most profitable academy in world football. The Reds' recruitment team has been exalted in recent years and has helped Jurgen Klopp win 5 major trophies on Merseyside. An injury ravaged Liverpool extended their lead at the top of the Premier League as they came from behind to beat Luton Town 4-1 at Anfield. In this part of the video, we'll go through the 5 major talking points from the clash. Angry Anfield answers Klopp's call. Speaking ahead of what we clearly knew would be a tough evening against Luton, Jurgen Klopp said we need Anfield 100%, it has to be a European night in England. And, as is so often the case, Liverpool's home crowd delivered in creating the conditions for their team to show the best of themselves against all odds here. The fans could have been forgiven for the struggling and to find their voices thanks to the anxiety induced by a first half featuring an open goal from Luton and several missed Liverpool chances, but helped on by a couple of those contentious decisions that always seem to turn the volume up at Anfield, they played a key role in a patched up side eventually running out as convincing winners. Bradley continues to exceed expectations. Though an impressive pre-season ensured Liverpool fans believed he had a chance for first team involvement, few would have expected Conor Bradley to offer anything more than a solid traditional take on their role of right back in support of Trent Alexander-Arnold this season. But what we have in fact seen is evidence that the Reds have plucked another potentially world-class option in that position directly from their academy. In another great display, the Northern Irishman won 7 out of 10 duels, 3 of 3 tackles, created 3 chances, and had a shot at goal, remarkably impressive numbers for any fullback. It was that he showed the Alexander-Arnold-like quality of both dominating Liverpool's build-up and driving through midfield before teeing up the second goal with a throw-in taken quickly. Sound familiar? No wonder Bradley was withdrawn early with one eye on Sunday's Carabao Cup final. At the moment, he is the first name on the team sheet's territory. Attacking injuries still a concern. Although he will have loved every second of Liverpool's second half performance, Klopp will no doubt be desperate to hear good news on injuries to Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez in the coming days. At Brentford, the Reds lost forwards who have scored 46 goals in all competitions so far this season, and looked like it had they missed the chance after chance in the first half of this game. Luis Diaz, Harvey Elliott, and Cody Gakpo deserve huge credit for stepping up in the second period, each man eventually getting on the scoresheet in a comfortable victory. But there is no doubt that Klopp's side will find it easier to win games with more natural goal threats on the pitch, and so the hope will be that Salah and Núñez can return to face Chelsea. Gravenberch backs up Brentford showing. After producing one of his most encouraging Liverpool performances yet as Brentford were beaten on Saturday, all eyes were on Ryan Gravenberch to see if the inconsistency that has marred his early Anfield career would return. But the Dutchman showed no such fallibility, backing up his weekend's effort and producing another rounded showing that Klopp will have loved. As arguably the Reds' best presser on the night, he won 8 of his 13 duels and posted 10 defensive actions to keep things solid in the middle. Gravenberch also backed that up by completing 84% of his passes and creating 2 chances to extend his recent fine run of form ahead of another big test at Wembley. Van Dijk provides captain's goal. As good as Liverpool were in the second half here, the importance of levelling things up early cannot be understated. And with the forwards continuing to struggle to find the finish in these absence of key men, it was time for the captain Virgil van Dijk to step up once more. As well as generally being the best defender in the world, the 32-year-old has made a habit of scoring game-breaking goals down the years for Liverpool. This was another case of him stepping up exactly when his team needed him, just as a captain should. Liverpool fans, what did you make of the performance yesterday? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.